If you're like me and explore Tears of the Kingdom more than you go through the main quest lines at first, you probably came across the Thunderclouds in the Faron region, which is the southeast part of the Hyrule map. Now you're going to come across those Thunderclouds as part of a main mission, but I'm going to show you how you can get rid of those Thunderclouds and a really cool set of armor to go with it. Let's get into it. Now before we really dive into the step-by-step process to get to this point to clear out all these thunderclouds, I want to make it known that this will spoil one of the main quest lines that you have inside the game. So if you don't want any help to go through this and you want to do it on your own, totally understand. Just make sure you hit the like button before you bounce out. For all those that want to go through it on my pace, let's get into it. To start this process, you have to beat the regional phenomena inside of Hyrule, inside of all the 4 regions. You need to help out every single one of those groups of people, get all the different sages activated, all that good stuff. Then make your way back to Lookout Landing, talk to Pyrrha, and at this point, I need you to finish this quest line by talking to her and also complete the following quest line that will immediately activate once you're done talking to her here. I'm not going to cover it or give you any of the names because it's just the natural progression of the main storyline, but nonetheless, you have to get these first 2 storylines done. Once you have completed those 2 quest lines I am mentioning, make your way to Kakariko Village and on your way to the Ring Ruins, where you couldn't get to before you actually completed these quest lines. Talk to these 2, you'll actually see that you have a side quest associated with this now. What you're going to want to do is get your way into the floating slab that is in the air in Kakariko Village that everyone is very interested in. This is very easy. All you have to do is find your way underneath the thing and just teleport your way up with the Ascension ability. There's a couple different ways that you can get to there. I chose this path because it was the very straightforward one. Once you're inside, take a photo of the slab that everyone's talking about, make your way back down to the group, and you will start the next process of this quest line, which they'll start talking about it, deciphering a bit, and they'll actually give you a location you need to go next, which is actually going to be the Faron ruins inside of the Faron region, which is also known as the Thundercloud area. Now at this point, we can start collecting the charged outfit, or as I like to call it, the Lightning Dragon outfit, because it depicts the Lightning Dragon in Tears of the Kingdom. This armor is essential for completing this quest line, and as we go through the different locations, you'll start to see why when I show you the ending and how to fully clear the clouds. That said, this is going to be your first stop where you're actually going to see our little excavator guy taking a look at some Zonai ruins depicting the main quest line and what you need to do next with it. We're going to straight up ignore him and go to the top right above this little ruin, up to the chest that you see right above him, and get your very first part of the Lightning Dragon armor. The next part of the Lightning Dragon armor is just farther south down the river. It's really not far at all, which is nice, but you do have to worry about the lightning actually hitting you. This door is actually blocked by a bunch of rocks. You can either blow it up with a bomb arrow. I like to use Yunobo, that way I don't have to ruin any of the item count that I have or any of the durability of my weapons. Now this one, very straightforward. Once you open up this door, go to the very top, open up the chest, and you'll have your second piece of the Lightning Dragon armor. Finally, make your way farther down the river one more time to where I have placed this chest, and just across, because I marked it incorrectly per normal, as all my different videos are not 100% accurate where I placed them. Nonetheless, you'll come across a little room. Again, this one's covered in vines. Take it apart however you want, just not with a lightning arrow as I misfired. Get your way in, open up the chest, and you'll have your third and final piece of the Lightning Dragon armor. Now with all 3 pieces of the armor in possession, make sure that you are wearing them and make your way to where I have starred this location. This is going to be your final location where you have to go up to another pedestal and drop a single Zonai charge onto the pedestal. You will immediately be thrown into a cutscene. All of the dragon lightning heads are going to start lighting up, and as you're going to see, they're all going to start building up electricity around all of these Zonai ruins that you just explored. With all the lightning energy dispersed into the ground, you will no longer have to deal with the lightning thunderclouds on top of Thunderhead Island. I'll leave out the rest of the quest line that is aligned to this exact island chain, but just so you know, there's a bunch of different shrines you can go through, a bunch of different enemies you can interact with here. But nonetheless, I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video.